Firstly, the Arbroath game, you gave them a good game by the sound of it.
Very pleased with the performance. Unfortunately, we couldn't score a goal. It's the hardest part in football, isn't it? That was 2 clean sheets back to back, and with an average age of about 19 in the team, which must be a club record. So really delighted with the young team. As I said to you, most of them were under 20 or under. So really pleased with them. Unfortunately, just couldn't find a goal in the final third, you know.
Must have been useful for sort of the rest of the season to know a bit more about.
Yes, it gives you a wee bit of confidence as well, doesn't it? Obviously, if you're taking a big loss, it can knock you. But no, I thought we did very well. Obviously, I think our both team will be different coming into the league. Ours will be the same as we are. But no, it was a nice gauge that we can compete.
What do you make of Dundee, and what are your thoughts going into this game?
Yeah, it's going to be a tough game, isn't it? And I think if they're qualified, or I'm not quite sure with the points are, to be honest. I've never even looked at it. It's just for us getting minutes under our belt, and give a good account of ourselves. As I said, we don't want to take too many losses going into the season. We want to try and build that momentum. I think over the last 2 or 3 performances have been very good, and we don't look like conceding a lot of goals at the moment.
How important is it to really record something special in this game?
Yeah, I think it's important to keep, as I said, to keep that momentum going. We've got such a young team, haven't we? As I said, the average age just over 19. I'll repeat it, it's got to be a club record. It's got to be close enough to the history of the club, the youngest team I've ever put out there. And I thought they did the club proud. And of course, we'll go on similar to against Dundee. So, we're happy, we're excited, and looking forward to the match.
What's the fitness situation at the moment? Because you obviously had one of your 3 season
Danny's
players in trouble. Yeah, how's he?
When Danny plays, he'll push the age group, the average age right up through the roof. I'm in Billy, but Danny's fine. I think he'll train today, and hopefully be available for the weekend.
Good stuff. Any other team news at the moment?
No. Jack was got a head knock, but he's fine. He went to hospital and he recovered. He got to 2:30 in the morning, so everything's fine. We're just checking him over for concussion, but I'm hopefully he'll be fine for the weekend.
And I apologise again, but I will ask you, in terms of what's going on behind the scenes, any update at all?
No, but I know I believe it's getting closer and closer. Obviously, we want it done, but it's not done until it's signed, But it's definitely getting closer.
You'd like to think the players are just keeping focus? Well,
we are. We're enjoying the training. The boys are coming to give me everything, as you can see in the matches as well. So no, just for focused, getting on with the job at hand, and obviously building up for the season. This is the most important thing for us, is the season.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Is there a correlation, Duncan, that you've changed to 4 at the back, and there seems more a kind of solidity there as well, maybe after that Broda defeat?
No, I think it's just the way it went at the last game because of the injury. So no, we'll go with the 3 centre backs in the main. I think our defensive record is there for all to see, so I wouldn't want to change too much of the tactical setup. And of course now we've kept another 2 clean sheets back to back, and we only conceded 1 against Annan. And to be fair, we're very good against Annan. Just couldn't put the ball in the net. But no, I think overall, our defensive performances, as you can see, over since I've been in here, have been exceptional.
Yeah, and all that was missing the other night was a goal, really, and we spoke about that offside decision. But the team are creating chances, though.
Yeah, obviously the final third's the hardest part of football, isn't it? It's getting that final pass off, the final run, the timing of the run, etc. And then of course finishing it off. Billy was onside. It was another poor decision, but we seem to get quite a few of them, and we're just going to keep going and hopefully show that quality in the final third, because I know we can do it. We can score goals. I think last year when I came in, AJ finished 4th, Morton finished 5th, and Inverness finished 6th, and we scored more goals in their 3 teams, and we kept a clean, had a better defensive record. So since we've been in, we've actually scored enough goals, but you want to score more.
Just last one for me. You've obviously looked at a range of trialists, and we know the financial situation at the moment. But if you kind of said to the guys that you're interested in, you know, just wait in the wings just in case?
It's difficult
It's a
because I don't
tricky
want them to wait for us. You know what I mean? Because you don't want to be make promises that you can't fulfil. You know. So we've got some trialists in today again. We'll continue to do that just in case that money does come in. But at the moment, there's not a budget. I've got what I've got, and I'm happy with that. And we keep fighting for the club.
How's you know, from your day, how's the nature of a young dressing room changed? You know, is it totally different? I'd imagine back in the day it was a very kind of fierce place at times, and
I think most workplaces were a bit like that, weren't they? You know, when you're going through your apprenticeship and in any job you're doing, no different at Dundee United as you can imagine. You know, times have changed. The environment's changed for everybody, hasn't it? So it's a much quieter place now. But no, we've got a very young dressing room, as I say to you. The average age is just over 19 the other night there, which was quite incredible, really. And they're putting a great performance. But yeah, the world's changed, isn't it?
are these boys creating their own culture though? You know, settling in together. And
yeah,
you know,
they're on the dressing room there. I've got one or two senior boys in there that will help them as well. So no, it's all good, it's positive. They're enthusiastic. They're good players. They're going to get their chance.